Even though I'm weeks late on this happy the 2-week late 25th anniversary of Dora the Explorer, I'm gonna show my Dora the Explorer DVD collection. So let's get started. The episodes include Best Friends, Dora's First Trip. As a matter of fact, I did remember watching the episode on my holiday in Mexico back when I was at the submarine thing at the doctor's back in 2011, back in April. I always watch this episode on a DVR recording on Clan. Back in 2011, back in April when I was at the submarine thing at the doctor's back in Mexico on my holiday during Easter 2011. I remember that time, by the way. It also includes the chocolate tree and tree house. And yes, I remember the chocolate tree episode when I was a kid, by the way. By the way, this is actually the first Dora the Explorer DVD released in my area, by the way. The episodes include The Shy Rainbow, A Crown for King Juan, Booga Booga, and Te Amo. And yes, I remember the episode Te Amo. I watched the episode when I was a kid a lot of times, back in the early 2010s, even the mid 2010s as well. This comes with a pack, by the way. We have Puppies to Puppy Power. Episodes include Dora's Puppy, Save the Puppies, Dr. Dora, and Grandma's House. And yes, I remember the episode, Grandma's House. I watched the episode a lot when I was little. Back in the early through mid 2010s. Good times. Dora the Explorer was one of my favorite Nick Jr. shows growing up. And Nickelodeon SpongeBob SquarePants. By the way, I always think, when I was a kid, I always think that Dora the Explorer was Nick Jr.'s first ever show, while Nickelodeon was SpongeBob SquarePants. Episodes include La Maestra de Música. I remember the episode, by the way. Boots to the Rescue. The Happy Grumpy Troll, A Car for Swiper. And yes, I remember this episode. Speaking of Christmas DVDs, I might get SpongeBob SquarePants Christmas DVD in the future. And yes, I remember this episode, by the way. I watched the episode many times when I was a kid, by the way, back in the early through mid 2010s. Good times. And yes, I remember this episode. I watched the episode during Christmas, back in 2013 or 2012, or 2014 or 2011. It has a pretty cool looking 2006 artwork. It would be nice if the Dora DVDs were released in my area back in the mid 2000s, like SpongeBob did. And yes, I remember this episode, by the way. It has a pretty cool looking artwork that feels the mid 2000s. Sorry guys, my video got cut off. But let's continue, by the way. This is actually the Latin Spanish copy, by the way. And yes, this is, by the way, the DVD does work fine, by the way, despite this is an American DVD. And it comes with a pretty nice looking painting. And yes, I remember all these episodes, by the way. Here's the 2014 reprint, by the way, of the Dora the Explorer Christmas Carol DVD movie. This is a 2014 release. And yes, this does count because Diego is from Dora the Explorer, and that's Dora's cousin. This is the only Diego DVD I have. I might get more in the future, by the way. Happy 2-week late 25th anniversary to Dora the Explorer, by the way.